Stephen, you get started.
Okay.
Don't do string 3. Click on your Java. You finish the logic 2, string 2, array 2, go to AP1. The way you do coding is very strange. Go back. So why you need to use a counter?
It's like check if it's like consistently going up.
If it's consistently going up, as long as you found something that's not consistently going up, you return false. So the counter is not totally not necessary.
Oh, yeah.
So this one, you don't need any counter. You still have a few problems. You do coding, you work on this first, you actually do on this later. We emphasize on counting the windows size first before you go into the detailed design. That's number one. Number two, you arbitrarily put a num in there. There's no numbers, it's scores. So why are you rushing yourself? Slow down. It doesn't make sense, okay? Next one.
Okay.
Okay. Next one, let me have Kristen. Kristen, your turn.
I finished the 2 problems I sent you.
Yeah, I see. Sorry. So you have any question?
Not really.
Okay, then you are okay. You can be dismissed. Okay, work on your problems.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Right.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
go back to Stephen. Stop. You misunderstood the problem. So tell me, what do they want before you change? Do you really understand what they want or no?
Is it to like basically check the numbers after the first index? No, the first value, and then see if those value minus the first value and check if it's
Which value minus the first value?
like if it's 0, 1, 2, it's like 1 and 2.
And then
And then see if it's smaller or equal to 2 because this one. And then if
yeah,
it is, return
yeah.
true.
So what do you need to do?
I think I forgot there was this 4-letter case, so I'm gonna need to change it.
There's nothing to do with 4 or 3. Your understanding for the problem is wrong. That's why you are wrong. This if statement is wrong. That's why your problem is wrong. Nothing to do with 3 or 4 or 5. It doesn't matter. So read the problem carefully again and tell
Oh.
me what do they want.
Is it because I check on the first instance? Like if it happens one time,
So what should you need to check?
I need to check if like the opposite happens, and then if it doesn't, I just return true.
No,
Oh,
still wrong. You still read it incorrectly. It already tell you it's an increasing order. So it may be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they do not have the out of order problem. No, they don't. What I want you to do is like we contains three numbers, three adjacent number. It differ at most by 2. So basically you check this one and this one is enough. So your I plus 2 greater equal to, less, actually less than or equal to the SI plus 2. That's actually good enough. Your understanding for the problem is wrong. So no matter how you code it, you are wrong. So don't
Yeah.
arbitrarily keep your in keyboard. You just type your keyboard and type a lot of garbage. That doesn't help you. Next one.
Wait, but how come like that one didn't work too? Because like it's supposed to
It
be
doesn't
equal to-
work
Okay.
because your understanding is wrong.
Okay.
How come it doesn't work? You have to figure out yourself.
Okay.
You have the wrong reading on the problem. That's why. So slow down until you understand the problem. Don't hit the keyboard. Why are you hitting the keyboard then? Did you really understand what this one want?
Not yet.
Not yet. Why are you hitting keyboard? So tell me what they want before you hit the keyboard.
Okay. So they want you to like split the array into two different separate
Yeah,
parts based on
yeah,
like their definition of middle. And then
yeah. And then,
you're gonna have to write like a helper function so you can like it's gonna be easier for you to calculate the average and then
yeah, okay. So you need to write a helper function. So this one for you to do first is to write that helper function before you do the main function. So write the helper function first. You don't know what are you doing, then why are you hitting the keyboard? It doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
You calculate the number of elements that you sum up. That's wrong. So why do you need a counter? You have the end and start. You already know how many numbers there are. You don't need a counter. I say it's wrong. Why it is wrong? You have to listen.
Yeah.
So you have a start and end. How do you calculate the numbers?
Um is like, oh wait, no, this is indexing. Okay. Isn't it just n minus star?
You should write it. That's wrong.
Mm,
Why I'm saying you are wrong.
Let me.
Why I'm saying that you are wrong. I
Is it
see
because
you.
of
I see you typing. I know it is wrong.
is it because of the casting
No,
total?
it is because you do not put a parenthesis on it. Your end will be divided by total
oh,
first.
the presidents. Yeah.
So slow down. What are you doing? You're just killing yourself.
I'm reading the problem.
You are not reading the problem. You pay no attention to the problem. Reading means that you need to understand this is starting from certain index and then ending at a certain index. So you count how many number they are. It's very easy. And minus a star, and then you do divide. That number need to be in the parentheses. That is a very basic operations. But you are paying no attention to it. That's your problem right now, you know? I'm trying
Yeah.
to tell you what you are actually getting so easy to get something wrong. Because you just want to type. You never type while you are thinking. While you are actually checking what you need to put on it.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. You finish the average function, then what should you do? Now go back to the main function.
I'm gonna like first define the half length so it's easier for me to use.
So why do you need to have an array?
I was thinking of splitting them using like a for
Why do
loop
you need to split them?
so I can calculate the average.
You don't need to split them.
Okay.
What do you have right now?
I have the middle and then the helper function.
So what is that your middle
Oh,
helper function do?
yeah. Calculate based on the range. Yeah. Mm.
So you are not doing coding. I don't know what you're doing right now. This is wrong again. Okay, that's okay. I'm sorry. And then Okay.
Should I check if they're equal first?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Why are you putting the return there?
Yeah. I'm gonna add like a if first. Just checking if it tells us to put
Why
like
do
an
you need
equal.
that?
Because
Why
like
do you need that?
sometimes
Why do you need that?
like sometimes if the average is equal, we
Average
might need
equal
it.
what will happen? If
Hmm,
average is equal, what will happen?
just return 0.
Who will return 0? Who asks you to return 0?
No, no one.
No, why are you saying 0?
I mean, just like for the test cases.
You are wrong.
Okay.
You're totally wrong. Stop coding. Really understand it. When actually the two value are the same, what will happen? Think about it. What will happen if the two value from equals back? What will happen?
Returns back.
Return back, and then is return back okay or not?
Mm, let me see. Yeah.
Yeah, then just hit go. Why are you doing extra useless things? You know your problem?
Yeah.
You are not paying attention to coding. You just keep typing something that you don't know. I'm not picky on you. I'm just telling you your problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you doing the equals case? You already have the right answer. You're wasting your time talking to me, typing. They are all wasting time.
Yeah.
Okay? Next one. The reason why you are paying so much, you have so much painful experience in coding, that's because you do not pay attention to it for a long time. You just do arbitrary coding. You have the habit of typing and knowing nothing about the problem. That's your problem right now, okay? So you rush
Mhm.
yourself. I know over the weekend you may rush yourself on this coding back. That's also no good. It just help you to build up a very bad habits. It's okay you work on it by yourself, but look like you are not improving yourself.
Mm.
You have to change your habit in coding practice. Otherwise, you'll
Okay.
repeat the error over and over again.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So before you do coding, tell me what they want.
It's for you to count, like, it'll give you like an index in like the array, and you're supposed to count how many characters there are.
Who give you the index? There's no index right here.
Mm.
Who said that there's an index?
Oh. Oh, okay. It's supposed to, they give you like the length of a string, and you're supposed to see like in like the entire array how many matches that length.
Yeah. So where is the index? There's no index.
I think I got a little bit confused.
You are not confused. You are out of mind. You are not focused on the problem. The English is so simple, just one sentence. How can you make it? How can you get confused? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not focused. That's the problem. Okay, go ahead. Okay, go. Next one.
This is basically like the substring method for arrays, right?
What?
It's sort of like substring, right?
Where? What is the substring? There's no substring here.
It's like the similar pattern. You're supposed to
What's similar pattern?
like extract from like 0 to n.
So read the problem carefully. What do they want to have?
You're supposed to return a new array containing like the length they give you in n from like 0 to n.
Yeah, so it's a return first n strings. So you just return n string. So you do for loop for what?
No, it's like
Why do you do the for loop right now?
I'm thinking like right now, just like loop until n and then add into a array.
Which array?
I'm gonna have like to define it
Where?
like
Define
here.
it first. Why new?
Oh wait, no.
What's that? Look at your string. What's that?
The string?
Yeah? What is your string S? String array S? Who teach you that?
Wait, is this the C++ way?
It's not C++ way. You are in Java. Even C++ is wrong. Number one, there's nothing that we are doing is C++. Second, even if you do C++, that's also wrong.
Yeah.
What's that?
Is it string list equals to new?
New what? That's also wrong. What do they want you to have?
Hmm. That's n, right? You have to predefine the length.
Why do you have that curly brace?
This one?
Yeah?
Isn't that? Oh, because I have no predefined things too. So yeah.
You totally out of mind. You never practiced Java well. This follow is also wrong. Okay, that's okay actually. Based on what you are doing so far, if you tell me that you never copy from homework, I don't believe it. Okay? You just show me you are undertrained in Java so far.
Mm.
And a lot of homework is not out of yourself. If you don't copy, you at least you refer a lot of code from other people. That's your problem. You don't train yourself from scratch. You bypass a lot of training process. You skip classes. You didn't make up. I asked you to have the rewrite the code that we had for the class example. You didn't do it. That's why you are in such a situation right now. Okay?
Yeah.
It's okay. You keep practicing, but you need to make up the lost time by yourself. So for your spare time, you still need to do starting from scratch, doing your coding back by yourself, making sure that every detail you can do it by yourself. Don't refer from other people's code. Try not to. Only if you are not able to do coding, then you can refer to. Otherwise, based on the situation right now you are not improving. You actually keep doing the same stupid things many times again and again. Okay? That's because you didn't train yourself from scratch. And when we tell you to do it, you just bypass a lot of steps. So when I tell you to do solo learn, you didn't finish it early enough. Also, you didn't pay enough attention in the solo learn. So when we move on to coding back, a lot of syntax you forget already. And then in the coding back, we want you to build up a coding habit. You still don't have it because you still refer to a lot of outside code. Homework, not paying enough attention to it. That's why you are in current situation right now. Okay? I'm not picking on you. I'm just telling you the truth. That what you are facing right now. So if you want to move on to code competitive programming, you still have a lot of work you need to work on. Rebuild your coding habit. Okay? Still far away.
Yeah.
So why are you doing this?
So I can basically it was like the last problem. So I like if it's not the link, you just add it into the array list and then you return it.
Okay. This is sure that there's an error here. And why there's an error here?
Mm. Ooh, wait, no. Not
see?
entirely sure.
You spend more than a minute, you still don't know what's wrong here. So what are you trying to compare right here?
Like the length of the string in the array.
The length
is
of the
not
string, how do you calculate the length of the string?
dot length.
That's wrong. You missing parentheses.
Wait, but did
The
I just do
length of
that?
a function, the length of the string is a function. You are missing parentheses. You are still arguing with me. That means you are in big trouble.
Oh, wait. I didn't add it? Okay. Because when I thought I ran, I had it.
You are not believing
Okay,
in
now.
what? You forget everything. You know your problem now?
Yeah.
You are not paying attention enough in Java programming. Really not enough. These are very basic, right? I actually did not actually try to pick a problem for you. You really got stuck right here, right?
Yeah, I
That
think.
shouldn't happen. If you have been doing programming a lot, you should know it. Okay, tell me what they want.
Is checking. Wait.
Checking the number if there is a digit of 1. So how should you do it?
I think I had to make like a loop based on like the length. So I know how many times I need to check if there's a 1.
Yeah,
And then
so how do you make a loop that to based on the length?
for int I equals 0 and then I smaller than what is it? N mod.
Make sure you understand it before you say anything. Whatever you are talking right now is not an answer. This problem actually in the class we demonstrate several times. So first question before you do coding, how to measure the how many digit a number has.
Make it to a
Given
string.
the number n, how can you know that how many digit it has?
Turn it into a string and then use the length.
Yeah, that's one way that you can do it.
And
And
then
then
after that, you just loop through it based on the length of the string.
and then do what?
And then you have to use the mod to get the right, and then after that, remove it if it's not equals to 1. Otherwise, you
No,
would just
no, based on the way you talk about it, this one doesn't work. The MOOC is for different method. If you use the string to measure the length of the n, that's one way that you can solve this problem, but it doesn't use the MOOC function. This one in the
just
class,
do.
we talk about it several
Oh, wait.
times.
Yeah, just use like a for loop and then do like string.try if it's equals to like the actual one. And then if it is, return true.
I'm not 100% sure what you are talking about.
Because like you already made it into
You
like
have two
some.
ways you can do it. The first way you can do it is that you actually convert the number into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and convert it into string. So you go to every digit to see if it is a 1. That's one way you
Yeah.
can do it. Second way you can do it is that you use the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you take mod to see if it's actually 1. Then the remaining part is that you use the number divided by 10. And then you take mod again, and then divide by 10, and then take mod again and divide by 10. Take mod again, divide by 10. So these are two methods we actually both demonstrate in class before.
Yeah, I was just describing the first one.
This is wrong. N is a number, there's no function called toString. Length is not also not no toString function.
Is this string.toString?
There's no such a thing. That's also wrong. So how to convert number n to a string?
Value of, right?
Which value of?
And then the value of n.
N is an integer, it's a primitive data type, there's no function. Did it everything? Think about how to convert an integer to a string first. You haven't got this right. How to convert an integer to a string?
I can only think of value of in toString.
Yeah, write it. Write whatever you can remember.
Mm.
Why do you do this? R is a string object. Why RW of N? N is a number, N don't have function.
Number.
So, number one, converting the integer to a string, you forget everything. So in this situation, you click a tab, search Google, Java how to convert a string integer to a string. Look at the answer. I allow you to search internet. You have to look at it. What's the function?
Integer.
What?
Integer
Integer dot what?
Not two strings.
So what are you typing?
Not value. Oh,
You are not supposed to search internet in the competition, you know? But we actually let you do it, but you're still not paying attention to it. Okay, you got the toString function or integer to toString function working. Now, what's next?
a for loop based on the length of R.
And
then I need to go through like every value of the string, check
and
if it's 1.
Yeah, go.
Oh, oops.
One moment. This one we emphasize more than 1,000 times. To convert an integer to a string, the easier way to do it is double quote plus n. This should do it. You pay no attention to our class. This one, I think in chapter 2 or 3, we already mentioned it. And we convert not only integer, but also double or different type to it. Okay? You are not listening. You're too arrogant. Pay no attention to the class. We teach you this 1,000 times. Teach you this 1,000 times. Divide, take the modular and then divide, take the modular and divide and take the modular. Both work, but here if you check the digit, this while loop is an easier way to do it. You don't need to convert calling function so many times. It is faster.
Hmm.
Okay, anyway, next one. So what do they want on this problem?
Asking you to separate the entire number into single numbers and then check if it divides, and with the exception of 0 not being able to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So how can you do it?
Mm, I think you're gonna have to like store the remainder while n is greater than 0 and then you mod it.
This one, same thing as the previous problem. You have two ways you can do it. One is you convert it to string, check every digit, or you actually convert it by the way that we are doing using the while loop, successive division.
Yeah,
Either way will work, but you pick one.
I was thinking about the while loop and
Okay, stop right here. You're trying something, but I would say this will be wrong. Why am I saying that? Don't type. Tell me. I say this is wrong. Why am I saying it? Why I'm saying it that this will be wrong? There are potentially two problems here.
I need to add it.
Do you know why it will be wrong? There are two problems I saw here.
Is it the else statement I needed here?
No, there's no else statement needed. Can you see two problems here? Yes or no?
No.
Number one, this one take module by this. If val equals 0, this already has a division by 0 problem. So this one need to be ahead of this. These two order need to be swapped. Second, your n original, let's assume your n original is 1, 2, 3. But the second time it becomes 12. It's not what you want. You actually need to use 1, 2, 3 to divide every digit. Not using 1, 2, or 1. That actually is wrong. It say divide itself is the n number, not n divided by 2. Okay.
Divide by itself.
No, there's nothing wrong here. You read the problem
Oh.
more carefully. What you need to do is you need to back up the number so you can keep dividing n, but here you check k, not checking these are the two error you have.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So here, if we change back to n, let's see. Let's assume that you change back to n. Your n actually is wrong. You cannot do that because your number keeps kept smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, we are done. We are actually almost 9 o'clock now. You see your problem? Your problem is like your fundamental is rotted. Another problem in your fundamentals. And you pay no attention to it. And whenever we do coding, you just come here trying to rush yourself to get some answer. The more you do that, the more you get worse. What you need to do right now is be honest. Go back to the fundamental, slowly to do the coding back by yourself. I don't need you to post many practice in the coding back for me. I'm happy that you do it, but the key point that you need to look at is, did you pay the attention to the detail or not? That's the part we need to look at. According to that, you still show me you are very weak on many of the details. How to convert an integer to string, you forget it. How to calculate the length of the string, you struggle for a long time to figure it out. This is a division by zero by a success division algorithm. You completely forget it. Division by zero, you do not know that it cannot be happening before the order you need you actually forget it. Those are many details that you actually just ignore. That's your problem right now. Okay, so to improve that, you can only go back to the coding, but treating every problem carefully. Redo it by yourself, making sure those details you remember them, and whenever you do coding, they can come out in right away. You don't need to look at the Java, the Google search. You don't need to refer to anything because you need to do it in your competitive programming. If you cannot do it, you actually rely on outside source. You are in big trouble. You cannot do it in the competition, or you got kicked out of the school right away. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, try your best, okay? Good night then, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.